Huo, 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 huo. Huo. It's been exactly 24 hours since I published this video for you to decide the next legendary expertise commander on our restart account. And now it's time to go through every single comment and find out who was your choice. Ragnar Prime, Ho-Kyubing, or Zhuge-Liang.
Spartan! What is your profession?
Alright, I'm so hyped because it is going to be the first time I will be looking at the comments. I have no idea which commander you voted the most. So let's scroll down and see our restart account's next expertise legendary commander. Right, so we have 213. Okay, one is my comment, so we have 212 comments in 24 hours. It's going to take ages. Look at the first comment. Spend it on Elsid. And on top of me, you should be able to see the count. I'm gonna try it on my editing software. I will try to put 3 icons for each commander, and the number is going to go up every single time we have one vote. Right, let's see. The first vote goes to Ragnar Prime. I'm going to read every single comment, but I'm not going to do it in the video because if I do that, you guys are giving me like great explanations. Of course, I will read all of them, but I'm not going to do it live in the video because it just takes too long. Right, so we have no votes here, but this person definitely has a very valid point. So if you're in my shoes, certainly go check this comment.
Huo is the best option in my opinion. So we have one vote for Huo. Spend on Huo. Your best choice is to go with Huo. Okay, so the number of Huos are getting high pretty quickly. We have another Ragnar Prime. Huo. Oh, we have our first Zhuge-Liang and Herman. Huo is a KP generator, so one more for Huo. Go with Huo for sure. Another Ragnar Prime. Hands down, these two damn good. I agree.
You need to save your legendary sculptures for a moment. You have a valid point, but no, we are going to spam, baby.
Zhuge is not even debatable. One more vote for Zhuge-Liang. People are suggesting Huo mainly because of gear, and I understand as well. So I guess we're gonna count this another vote for Huo. Zial maybe targeted more, but brings so much more than Huo or Ragnar, so this vote goes to Zial. Use 300 gold heads on Ragnar if you're going to use many times soon in future. If you're going to fight soon, then max Huo. I use Huo John as my main march. I still vote invest on him because it makes the most sense for your account, so another vote for Huo. Huo is the best immediate impact, that is true. This one goes to Ragnar Prime, so this one is one vote for Ragnar and one vote for Zhuge-Liang. Okay, Huo, Zhuge, Huo, another Huo.
Finally, we have one more Zial and Herman.
Another Zial and Herman, okay.
You saw all the videos this month and last. Yo, that's great, man. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess this is a vote for Zhuge-Liang. Another cavalry, so one more vote to Huo. Another Huo, another one for Huo. We have a vote for Ragnar.
Huo and by John Daily Chess, max them both for altars. Okay, we are gonna max Huo if he is the winner. And for now, looks like Huo is going to be the winner. But John, 5515, I think perfect because I have a lot more other commanders to invest on.
We have one for Zial, one for Huo. This one for Zial as well. Huo, Ragnar CPO, another one for Huo. Better work on Zhuge-Liang and Herman, okay. Huo, Ragnar. Definitely no Zial, archers are depending on good gear. Yeah, that is kind of true. This one goes to Ragnar. Go for Huo. Huo is the best.
Ragnar Prime.
Huo, another one for Huo. Keep what you have, so no votes here.
Anything other than Huo doesn't make sense. One more for Ho-Kyubing.
Wait, Charlie. Oh my god. Zhuge-Liang, you should do Huo, Ragnar CPO, 100% go Huo.
This one goes to Zhuge-Liang with a valid reason. Since Shajar wasn't great, it's going to be meta for another year.
Huo is your only option with what you have. Huo, Ragnar.
Another one for Ragnar mainly because yes, I can upgrade my infantry gear for second march.
Go Cavs.
Full archer player, I would say go Ragnar Prime. Best choice in my opinion. Yo, thank you so much for watching all the videos, man. That means a lot.
And the vote goes for Ragnar Prime. I will build second infantry. This one goes to Ragnar Prime, Zial Herman, Ho-Kyubing.
You need one siege.
Zhuge, Ragnar CPO. This one for Zial and Herman. Huo.
Can't. Alright.
Zhuge is just OP. Huo, no brainer. Ragnar CPO. Another Huo. Go Ragnar, go broke. High risk, high reward.
Ragnar Prime, Liu Bu. I cannot even unlock it. That was a limited time event.
Ragnar, another Ragnar. Huo.
Huo, oh my god, Ho-Kyubing.
Ragnar, Huo is the best.
TLDR, save gold hats, no invest. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, don't get me wrong. This makes sense, but I have to.
Huo. Ragnar, Zial, and Huo. Oh my god, this video is going to be so boring to listen. Huo. Okay, this is for Zhuge-Liang.
I'm commenting just so he has to read this.
You happy? Huo Joan, Zhuge, infantry, and the Zhuge-Liang. Ragnar, Huo, no brainer. Ho-Kyubing, Zial, Huo, my guy. Nasty am I joke too. Ragnar, Huo, gang. Huo, please. Ragnar, Ho-Kyubing, Huo, Zial.
Huo team, Huo, go for Mehmet, he's sick. Nope, just wait, no votes.
Ho-Kyubing, Huo for sure. Ragnar, Huo. Zial, Huo, Ragnar, Huo. Ragnar, Huo. Ragnar, Huo.
Ragnar, Huo.
Huo.
And finally, one more Ho-Kyubing. I don't know the numbers yet, but it is pretty clear to me that our next expertise is going to be none other than Ho-Kyubing. Right, we are back in the game and results should be on your screen right now. As you can see, Ho-Kyubing won by a large margin. Now, this doesn't mean that Ragnar is a bad investment, Zhuge-Liang is a bad investment, because people, you guys, selected Ho-Kyubing based on what I already have on my account. Now, before we spend our sculptures on Ho-Kyubing and expertise him right here, right now, I want to talk about Ragnar Prime real quick, because a few people told me that invest 200 sculptures on Ragnar while we have a will to skill event so that we get extra value like gems, materials, skill resets and all that, and then use the rest of the sculptures on QB. Yes, I know that I don't have enough sculptures if I spend 200 on Ragnar Prime to expertise Ho-Kyubing. However, we just entered Season of Conquest, right? And soon There is going to be Thanksgiving event. I cannot remember if we do have special events in Rise of Kingdoms on Black Friday, but a month later we are going to get, Christmas, New Year, all that good stuff. So there are a lot of things coming to get bunch of extra sculptures. So surely I would be able to expertise whole cubing as well, even if I do spend 200 sculptures on Ragnar right now. However, here is the thing. Since I already do have, in my opinion, a busted infantry march, I'm going to have again a busted cavalry march, and then I'm going to invest on Zugeliang and Hermann pairing for my archer march. So I'm going to have one great march from each troop type, and from there, because I know myself, I will most likely go for 2 cavalry marches first. And this means our investment on Ragnar Prime, even if we do invest on him, is going to be in a very later time. And on top of that, there is a possibility, even though we can use, yes, technically 5 field marches in the game, I might just stay at 4, because I think 4 is a great spot to be in. You have 4 really strong marches, and you have 1 empty march slot to gather runes, reinforce rallies, reinforce garrisons, whatever. And those extra sculptures, instead of using on the 5th march, can be used to upgrade our existing marches even more. So if Ragnar Prime was the winner, I would probably just stick to 2 infantry, 1 cavalry and 1 archer. But now, since whole cubing is the winner and next we're going to get the new cavalries, I will probably go up to 2 cavalry, stick to 1 infantry and 1 archers. Now what I'm about to do right now, which is spending my 600 something sculptures on a commander at this moment, is not something that you should do. Because as I said, our KVK just started, so we still have plenty of days since our first fighting starts. And what you should do is always wait for the last day, the day before you're fighting. Because, for example, I don't know what's going to happen between today and our first fighting starts. Maybe they just release a crazy cavalry commander like Ragnar Prime out of nowhere. Who knows? However, I told you that I'm going to be expertising your choice of a commander in 24 hours. I mean, after 24 hours when the voting is completed. And now we are going to spend those sculptures on whole cubing. Let's go. Oh my god, I need one more. 6 out of 6 stars. The one thing that I want to tell you is that since whole cubing is an amazing commander to chain barbarians, I'm not going to spend more Tome of Knowledges because, I mean, yes, these are not the most important things in Rise of Kingdoms, but since I'm going to be chaining KVK barbarians until our next fighting, I will get extra a lot of XP. So if I get him to level 60 right now, that XP is going to be wasted. So instead of doing that, I'm going to leave him at level 50. I'm going to increase his XP, increase his levels just from chaining. And then when we're about to fight, I'm going to go ahead and get him to level 60. And a quick side note, the reason why he's amazing for chaining is because he does have, when you expertise him, 3000 healing factor when he kills a unit, and barbarians also count. But on top of that, in the versatility tree, there is a talent called Insight, which reduces the cost of your action points to attack barbarians. So you can basically go for this talent, chain bunch of barbarians, and when you're about to fight, reset your talent tree and build the PvP tree back. Now let's spend the sculptures. Oh my god. We got only 62 sculptures left, no? God damn. Right, so our whole cubing is now maxed. The only thing missing is hitting the expertise button. Now this requires its own video because it is such a hot debate. Should you unlock the expertise, you should max him, yes, which means get every single skill to 5 out of 5, but should you hit the expertise button? The reason why some people don't like to hit it is because it starts resetting your rage when you kill a unit. As you can see, it says reset the rage of this commander's troop, and the benefit of it is though, and why some people like to expertise him, is that all temporary buffs and debuffs, amount of time it has been in combat also resets. And if we take a look at his third skill, for the first 15 seconds entering the combat, their troop deals 30% more skill damage and requires 150 less rage to use active skills. This means, yes, it's going to reset your rage, however, it will also reset the amount of time that you have been in combat. This means it's going to reset this as well. So when you kill a unit, you will get this extra 30% more skill damage and 850 rage requirement. So to some people, you shouldn't expertise it, you shouldn't unlock it, but to others, you should always get it unlocked. I'm going to unlock it because I will of course unlock it because it also increases the amount of healing that you are going to get from the skill. Instead of 1500, you're going to get 3000 healing, which is super important to chain barbs efficiently. So 3, 2, 1, expertise. Boom, there we go. Now there is one last thing to do, which is gearing up our Hokyu, putting our best cavalry gear on him, and also of course the best armaments. We do have crazed, but the stats are quite bad. We only have 2.7% health. We do have boiling blood. This is pretty good. There is a nice armament with literally no inscription, and we have another one similar to that. The stats are pretty low on this one. We also don't have an inscription, so I mean this set is just at best, I would say, maybe a little bit better than mediocre. Our first upgrade on this equipment is going to be replacing this blue helm, since we just got into our first season of Conquest. And of course, when I do some noticeable upgrades on my account, on my marches, I will let you guys know. This was super fun for me to do. But from here, I think our path is pretty simple. We are going for Zhuge and Hermann. We are going to have one great march from each troop type. And then most likely, as I said, I will go up to 2 cavalry marches, because we already have an expertise Minamoto, so why not try to get a little bit of an extra value out of him? He can be a good placeholder commander until we have 2 more meta cavalry commanders. I see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Rise of Kingdoms videos. And thank you so much if you did like the video. Well, thank you even if you didn't. Thank you for watching. I see you on the next one. Goodbye.